All right, Servite, welcome back to the second episode of Servite Unofficial. Just want to give you guys a quick update about what's going on the campus. Now that we have the shelter in place mandate from the state, we're down to about one to three people on campus on a daily basis here. As usual, IT is here like almost 24/7. It seems like making sure that things are up and running, and then there's a few more people around campus making sure that things are going. All right, guys, I appreciate all the positive comments from the first video. I want to go ahead and share a couple that came in. First one's from Mr. Ronan. Why are you such a dork sometimes? You better not have left all that toilet paper on my desk. Maybe you should spend less time trying to make me look bad and more time on how the camera makes you look bad. Well, I was going to pick it up, but I'm going to leave it now. Enjoy that. And secondly, I'll let that comment go because it brings up a good point, you guys. I'd like to say that the camera was what added the 10 pounds, but I think the snacking that I've been doing at home, being stuck inside all the time. So let's make sure that we're aware of how much we're eating and what we're eating and keep our bodies healthy and sharp. It'll just help you with your schoolwork and keeping your mind sharp. I'd set up a good routine if I were you. Make sure you get up every day, take a shower, get dressed, make sure you change your clothes before you start your schoolwork. It helps you kind of get that mindset going of getting in the right frame of mind. So let's make sure we're taking care of our bodies, get some physical activity in, and just be aware of what you're eating. All right, next comment comes in from Coach Spencer, SMH. I had to look that up, by the way. I didn't know what that meant. So shaking my head. Wow, they couldn't find anybody with a better personality. Your presence, he spelled UR, by the way. Your presence on camera is like watching a piece of cardboard. Ha 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 ha, JK. In all seriousness, IDK if you're filming any more offices, but please do me a favor and keep mine off the list. I don't want anything moved around or touched. Thanks, Spencer. All right, well, I might not have the best personality, but at least I don't write emails like I'm a fourth grader inviting my friends to go to the mall. I don't know if you want to maybe be a little bit more professional on your email correspondences, but I just didn't get it. If I know Coach Spencer like I think I do, he's just too shy and humble to say that he wants me to feature his office in the next segment of Office Invasion. So Coach Spencer, say no more. We're going to BRB in your office. All right, guys, welcome to this episode segment of Office Invasion. Today we're in Coach Spencer's office. If you look around, typical normal office. He's got kind of things all over the place, but he has them in a nice enough, neat enough pattern, but just enough things out to make it look like he's busy. Not sure why he didn't want us to be in here. Everything's kind of orderly and neat. At first glance it was kind of confusing, but then as I started going through things, I think I found the reason why. He forgot to hide his copy of Coaching Soccer for Dummies. I guess that would be a little embarrassing to have that out, but I don't know if there's anything to be embarrassed about. I mean, you guys got pretty far this year, so pretty sure this came in handy. So good job on that one, Coach. I don't think you need to be embarrassed about that. The only other weird thing that we have in here is these cardboard cutouts. He's got about 30 of them behind his desk. I was kind of confused at first, but then I started to put two and two together. Every time I always come to check his office to see if he's in here, the blinds are closed, but you can kind of see shadows of people in here. But then I feel like I just saw him out on the soccer field too when I come to look for him. So I think he sets these up in his office and closes the blinds just enough so you see an outline or a shadow of somebody to make him look like he's working in here when he's really out on the soccer field. So not a bad little gig. I like that. But it also kind of gave me an idea for being on campus during this time, during the coronavirus time, because there are so few people here. It does get kind of creepy and scary. So we might just put these to good use. It does get pretty kind of scary and creepy on this campus with so few people. So we're going to go ahead and borrow Coach Spencer's cutouts. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie Home Alone, but there's that scene where the little guy, Kevin, sets up all these little mannequins and cutouts in all the windows in his house to make it look like there's a big party going on so the burglars don't come in. So we're gonna go ahead and try Operation Home Alone here at Servite. All right, guys, quick update. A lot of neighbors out and about looking at the school right now, and the cops have driven by a couple times. I'm not sure if there's something going down in the neighborhood or if it's with the cutouts. But I'll keep you posted. I don't know why I'm whispering. Whew. All right, guys. Not trying to make light of the coronavirus, but I hate that one of the symptoms is shortness of breath. Because all day long when I've been going up the stairs, I get to the top and I get really worried that I'm coming down with it. And then I just realize that I'm just out of shape. So, all right, as you can see, we're almost done with the outside part of it. We're going to go ahead and move in. Oh, we have some people coming on campus. Looks like a couple. Oh, it's actually 2 police officers. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. All right, so apparently the neighbors were kind of getting a little weirded out with the cutouts. Kind of freaked them out a little bit, so they called the cops. They were really nice, but they just asked if I would take down the ones on the roof and the front of the school. I tried to explain the whole Home Alone thing, but they didn't seem to care. And then my last shot was just telling them that at least they were 6 feet apart, but that didn't do anything either. So for now, I'll take it down. Neighbors win that battle. Operation Home Alone's kind of off to a rough start, but we're going to move on to the inside of the building. All right, guys. Well, I was kind of tired of putting up these little cutouts everywhere, so I started just putting them in people's offices that are still here, just to scare them a little bit. So we'll see how that goes.
What's wrong with you?
All right, guys. Well, update. That didn't go so well. Not everyone was thought it was as funny as I did, putting the mannequins inside. So pretty much going to have to just close Operation Home Alone for now. Thanks. All right, guys. So it's starting to rain a little bit, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks, Coach Spencer, for your office and for the cutouts. Thanks for the personality suggestion. I'll work on that. All right. Earlier today, I talked about making sure you guys aren't snacking too much and that you're eating healthy, keeping your body in good shape. We also want to make sure that you're keeping your mind and your spiritual life in good shape as well. Keep those sharp. So for those of you that normally would take the walk on campus, I know you can't right now, but we're going to go ahead and take the walk via camera. So go ahead if you want to join us. Put everything else aside. Take a couple deep breaths. Put yourself in a good spot. And let's go ahead and take the walk.
Hey guys, Mr. Ronan here, joining you from Seven Holy Founders Chapel with a beautiful shot of our Blessed Sacrament Tabernacle in the chapel area. Mr. Kaler had to hand the mic over to me because his skin starts sizzling when he comes in the chapel. So I'm going to take over from him here. But he gave a nice little reflection on why we take the walk at Servite. And obviously, when we're not here, we can't take the walk. But just a quick encouragement to make sure you guys are taking time to pray, to be still, to be quiet. Just because you can't get into a church or a chapel doesn't mean you can't find a sacred space somewhere in your home, in your yard, in your neighborhood. So I would encourage you guys to seek those places out and balance your busyness of distance learning and social media and family life and everything going on with some time where you can just be with the Lord. Because for me, that's what coming in the chapel is, and taking the walk is about just being quiet. So I'm going to read you a simple prayer from St. Teresa of Avila, and then I'll be quiet and let you guys have some time with the Lord here to close out. Let nothing disturb you. Let nothing frighten you. All things are passing away. God never changes. Patience obtains all things. Whoever has God lacks nothing. God alone suffices. So in these times of anxiety and things that are frightening us and causing us anxiety and fear and the unknown and chaos and confusion, just hear that last line. Whoever has God lacks nothing. God alone suffices. Before you on this camera shot is truly the antivirus to any evil, wickedness, chaos in our world. It's Jesus Christ, God. So put your trust in him today, guys. Make time for prayer. God bless.